हम घर बनाते हैं भविष्य सुरक्षित करने के लिए और हमारा भविष्य हमारे बच्चे हैं। हमारे अपने घर में हमारे बच्चों की किलकारियाँ, उनके नन्हे नन्हे बढ़ते कदम, उनकी हर छोटी बड़ी उपलब्धियाँ, परिवार के सपनों का संसार दीवार और हर कोने से जुड़ी होती है। ऐसे में ब्यूरो ऑफ इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड्स ने इमारतों को लेकर कुछ पैमाने तय किए हैं, जिसको अमल में लाने पर घर, घरौंदा और उससे जुड़ी यादों में दरार और आपदाओं की मार सब बेअसर होगी।
May I ask you something?
I can see you reading about earthquakes. Is it related to that?
Yes, Dadaji. Suppose we feel a tremor here. What do we do?
Don't you worry, Munni. Our house is perfectly safe from earthquakes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I have followed the guidelines suggested by the Bureau of Indian Standards.
BIS, the National Standards Body of India, right? What guidelines have BIS issued?
BIS has formulated the National Building Code of India 2016, known as NBC. It basically talks about important aspects of building construction that should be taken into consideration towards safe and disaster-resistant buildings.
Can you please elaborate, Dadaji?
Sure, Munni. A house can be structurally safe if one follows the provisions of NBC on the selection of site, architectural planning, structural design, construction, and even periodic maintenance. I employed an engineer who constructed our house as per the code and the earthquake engineering standards. The house is also in line with the seismic zoning map of India. My engineer provided the necessary safety features like concrete walls and adequate steel that is properly laid in concrete and avoided soft story. That is why our house is safe from earthquakes. Do you know even fire safety and health safety are important in buildings? I will tell you about them later.
Okay, Dadaji.
Munni, I promised to tell you earlier about fire safety.
Yes, please tell me, Dadaji.
Since our house conforms to the guidelines given by the Bureau of Indian Standards, we are safe from fire incidents.
Are there any specific guidelines for fire safety?
Yes, Munni. BIS has formulated the National Building Code of India 2016, known as NBC. It articulates the essential elements of building construction. The guidelines in it ensure safe and disaster-immune buildings.
And what about the fire safety guidelines?
Part 4 of the NBC 2016 specifies fire and life safety guidelines. The provisions of Part 4 cover the aspects of fire prevention, life safety and fire protection. Part 4 specifies the classification of buildings based on the occupancy from fire safety point of view and also does demarcation of fire zones at town and city level. These requirements safeguard our houses and buildings so that they are safe and secure during fire incidents. Buildings should include fire exits, fire-safe staircases, escape lighting, signage, smoke detectors, fire extinguishers, fire sprinklers, and ventilation system. And needless to say, do not use lifts in case of fire.
Should all the buildings meet these requirements?
Yes, all buildings indicated in Part 4 of NBC are meant to satisfy minimum requirements for fire safety of life from unforeseen hazards.
Good to have all this information.